Coming up, Gary Riggs celebrating his new store, Designing America showing off a hill country farmhouse, and more. Kathy Fielder talks Little House living in a very big way. And the Hills of Kingswood has Owens Corning and Granite and Tile on display. Great summer gardening takes a bow. Designing Texas starts now. Hello everybody, I'm Jocelyn White and welcome to Designing Texas. We're so glad to have you with us today. We do have a wonderful show coming your way. So, as I would do, grab a glass of sweet tea, find a comfy chair, relax and see what's in store. And up first, my friend Gary Riggs, who is talking about all kinds of things, and in store is the key.
Yes, yeah. We got a lot of new merchandise in, several truckloads in the last little bit. We had our big kind of preview opening and also an art show. So we've got, I think we've got over 40 new paintings in the store. And then as well as a lot of new upholstery and all of that. So there's just a lot to look at and see. We're really excited about a lot of the new things that we've gotten into the store right now, so it's kind of difficult to know where to start and kind of sharing some of these things with you. So I decided to start here with these paintings that are by Norman Lloyd. And he was a contemporary of Picasso. He painted in England and also down in Australia. As you can see with the coloring of them, they're very soft, and it ties in nicely with the blush kind of colors that are coming now in fabrics, and there's a real softness about them. One of my favorites that came in for the art show that we had and we have now here in the store are a couple of paintings by the artist from Florida, and he calls them the Iliad and the Odyssey, and they're amazing paintings, and that not only in the layering is there all these colors that all kind of fluid and run around each other, but he's also kind of chiseled into a lot of the materials that he has used in this mixed media pieces. Along with all the beautiful new artwork that we've got in that, we've also got a lot of new upholstery. As you can see, this kind of ivory colored linen sofa here. Beautiful straight lines and a little bit of tufting in it makes it really nice, but then you can see the beautiful soft colors that are on it in the pillows that are part of the Gary Riggs line. Then you can see as it blends in with this other piece of art that we got in, and you can see this one is just amazing because it's so fluid and there's so many different things happening. Another painting that we got is this amazing one. It's very big and it's very graphic. So all of the colors and the pattern and the composition and everything, it makes for a really fun piece. Here we placed it over the top of the blue and green sofa, which was a really nice tie-in and really added some excitement to the look without it being all just one simple coloration. Another of my favorites, which probably is one of my very most favorites that came in for the show, is this one that's behind me. And you'll see that there's a total different coloration from some of the other ones that we've been showing you. But there's a richness in the deeper tones and the purples and the ultramarine and grays and that beautiful camel kind of color. And you'll see how beautiful it worked with the new bed that we have in and the bedding that's on it. Everything is, kind of here and creates kind of inspiration and helps kind of formulate new color ideas and things like that that make it a lot of fun to come here. This room here is another one of the newest additions to the store, and I'm really excited about this because it really showcases beautifully the new sofa. We've got the new chandelier that we just got in. We found that as people were going through, they were amazed at a lot of the different unique colorations that we like to put together and change things up a bit to give a new, fresh feeling. If you haven't been in, please come and visit us. I think you'll enjoy seeing some of the fun things that we've done. And until next time, we'll see you then.
Thanks, Gary. We've got a fun Designing America story to come your way out of the vault today. It's a modern take on a hill country farmhouse. The late John Bracken and his lovely wife Linda put it all together for family and friends and as a place to make memories. It's tour time.
One day I got to talking to a friend of mine, Ross Love, and told him, that we were looking for a place and we'd been looking just out of Dallas to the west and how expensive it was. He said, well, there's a kind of an unheard area that's close to Dallas that not many people know about called Bosque County, and it's true. And still today, it's the one that's not as discovered.
Until now. Bosque County and Meridian, Texas are called the top of the Texas Hill Country. John and Linda Bracken found 300 acres they couldn't resist, and the rest is family history.
We had a house in Dallas that was designed by Reagan George, and he by then had moved out of Dallas towards Fredericksburg also, and we got to talking and just played with different ideas, but the dog trot was one that kept coming sort of back to us. We'd thought about actually having it screened in, slanting the glass so it looked like it was outside, a lot of different things, and then he came up with the idea of bringing the rock on the inside, and he said, yes, this is it, we like this. And no matter what we cut out, we kept the rock because it gives you an outdoor feeling.
The original layout called for a one-bedroom, two-bath, cubic sort of home, but with 2 sons and their families and friends, a guest house was soon added, and later on, a media room, and then a pool.
Going to work every day and coming home, you're in a house just certain hours of the day. But retiring down here, 2 people can fill up a house a lot quicker. We had one room that we nearly wore out that had the computer and the TV and everything, and then when there's a game or something, the kids were down here, we were just standing room only. When we built the house, had absolutely no intention of building on, ever. I mean, this was the house, And we thought, well, just a little office space maybe, a little space for a TV.
Well, the tin thing was something that I always kind of wanted to do, was tin walls. It's so out of line of what most people would do that it was kind of, and then the dome. And this fellow that we worked with, Reagan George, is one of the most incredible architects I've ever known. He just really can take what you ask him to do and put it on paper. It does an incredible job.
We have never been big TV people, and we've always had the smallest, most economical little TV, and I decided if we were going to build a room for a TV, we were going to have a TV. So it's not the biggest you can buy, but it is a good-sized TV with a...
First plasma screen in Bosque
County. Yeah,
I believe
first
so.
plasma screen in Bosque County, we're told. The other thing in that room, and you notice the red walls, was I had become interested in collecting art, and we needed a place to put our art. And
That's
that
how I
takes
really
walls.
sold him. I said, John, if we had more wall space, we could buy more art. Boy, his eyes went ching! And then he was on board after that.
That wall space has become home to Texas artists and Bosque County residents like Bruce Green, Sherry Harrington, Martin Greeley, and George Hallmark. Other favorites are from New Mexico and England.
Most people go a direction, and that makes our collections worth more money. But we haven't done it for that. We've done it for the fun of it and what we like. And Linda sometimes will say, I don't know where we're going to put that. And I'll say, I don't care, I like it. And we buy it, and then we find a place to put it always.
And as for the furnishings and fabrics, Linda had some help from an interior designer.
Merle Talkington, who had a place at Lake Whitney, and we'd gotten to know from our church, really, in Clifton. And she and I spent several fun days in Dallas going to all the little designer places, and that was really fun. And I was kind of worried the living room might become obsolete when we had the Bosque room, but especially if somebody's watching television, a movie you don't want to see, or a game or something, it's a very nice place for conversation and for reading. So it is still used. The kids still come in, our grandchildren
I believe
come
we
in
use
here
that
and
room
play.
as much as we do the
Yeah,
other one.
yeah.
It's amazing how much we use this room. If I get up at night to read, frequently I go in that room to read.
2 favorite spaces remain. The original dog trot room, the breezeway, where their dog Ranger likes to sleep. And of course, all of the living spaces out of doors, some of which is planned, some is not. Nicholson Hardy owner John Bracken sums up this Bosque County philosophy.
If it grows, thank God.
We've kind of learned down here you need to let nature take its course. You can supplement it, you can nurse it along, you can help it, but just enjoy what you have around here naturally.
Son Josh and brother Michael run the Dallas family business now, but they also head here for relaxation and reflection.
Well, we just feel very blessed. I mean, really very blessed to be in this incredibly special place at this time in our lives and be able to enjoy it.
My grandmother used to always say, "I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed." And I kind of got where it's boring, but now I say the same thing. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed. It is wonderful.
John Bracken may be gone, but he is certainly not forgotten. He has left quite a legacy. And you'll meet his son Josh later in the show in the finishing touch. Still ahead, the current fascination with little houses is front and center in the Fielder Report. But first, we head to the Hills of Kingswood, where our custom builders are focusing on some rather fabulous finishes. See what I mean right after this. Today's Real Estate Roundup focuses on a fabulous home in the heart of Dallas's Preston Hollow.
This entire 800 square feet of kitchen and keeping room is filled with basically two of everything, of all of the designer appliances. And again, we find some incredible stone. And this home would accommodate several hundred people easily for a party, or any number of rooms are very comfortable just to sit and enjoy your favorite new book.
Call Mary Poss with Ebby Halliday Realtors for more details. Looking for full-time ranch living near a lake? Or maybe just a fabulous retreat? Crystal Bradford with Marilyn Hoffman International Realty has just the place for you.
Walking in the front door, it's very warm and inviting. To the right is the formal. Seats 12, it's very large formal. To the left is the family room. You've got a wonderful, huge fireplace.
You know, you come across the creek headed west, and immediately to your right is Honey Hollow and this great gate.
The gate, the entrance is large and open.
Kind of makes you feel like you're entering someplace special.
Well, it is very special.
And that's today's Real Estate Roundup. I'm Jocelyn White with John Zazelka, and we're at home in the Hills of Kingswood. And John, today I guess you've got a lot going on.
Yes, absolutely, Jocelyn. It's been a fun month and a great month, and becoming a very hot month, but we're enjoying it.
Well, I hope you also mean hot in terms of real estate, so why don't you give us today's 360?
It's very hot in terms of real estate. Of course, where we're located is 5 minutes from everything happening, including Dallas Cowboys and Toyota and all that. They call it the $5 billion mile. And we're so lucky to have a piece of property that we've been able to save from being overdeveloped. And we have some wonderful builders there. And one of the builders, of course, is Philip Carter.
We're here at the Hills of Kingswood, and I would like to give you an update on what we completed at our show home on Lilac. So on the exterior, we've got the stucco and the stone that are almost complete. As you can see, we've got a custom blend transitional stone and a modern texture on the home, and the color blend has come out very, very nicely. We've also got the standing seam metal roof and the corbels and the fascia and soffit that are all stained and painted, and the color has come together very nicely where everything's blended beautifully, and we're very excited to finish this house up in about the next 30 days.
Well, Ron Davis, he's also coming along beautifully, and Ron's home is going to be really, really first class.
Next month, we're going to be featuring Owens Corning in our new Comfort Build program, and that is the stage of the home we're in today. We changed our designs up to make them more comfortable and energy efficient to meet the new regulations and new energy codes that are coming down in effect next year. In fact, our new designs and our structure will meet the energy codes for 2020. We're very excited about this. We've gone to 2x6 walls and on the exterior walls. It provides us more insulation. We're using additional sheathing on the outsides called Formular by Owens Corning. Plus the fact how we tape it, how we seal it, just to make our homes more efficient and comfortable and stop air infiltration. Our designer for our showcase homes in the Hills of Kingswood is Tracy Connell. She is an outstanding designer and has won so many awards in Dallas. The furniture will be provided by Roche Bobois, and it will be startling and new and exciting designs and pieces of furniture you never have seen before.
And Jocelyn, that is the 360.
Good report. Now, we are here at Granite and Tile Outlet in Highland Village, one of our vendors, and it's serving as our set today, and it's perfect, don't you think, John?
It's a wonderful setting. I'm glad my wife's out here. She had me redoing all of our bathrooms and all of our kitchens.
And great floors, which brings us to Philip Carter and Christian Custom Homes.
Granite and Tile Outlet is a one-stop shop. We do our own custom granite fabrication for countertops. We do quartz, marble, solid hardwood floors, tile showers. We do everything in-house. We cut out the middleman. We do carpet, so it's a one-stop shop. So that's great for our builders and just our regular do-it-yourself remodelers. We do a lot of remodels as well as new builds, so with this market getting a little older now, it's the prime time for a lot of remodels. So we're doing a lot of wood flooring and a lot of showers and changing out a lot of Formica countertops to granite. When a customer comes into our shop, they can see no high pressure sales. None of our guys work commission. All of our guys are highly trained in the new styles, and we do everything, like I said, in-house. So we cut out the middleman, so our prices are going to be better than somebody that's having to sub the work out. Probably the hottest thing right now is granite countertops and solid hardwood floors, where we do everything on site, where we can either hand scrape it or do a smooth finish, and we can stain it to whatever color the customer wants. Well, a customer comes into our showroom first, and one of our sales associates helps them out, kind of shows them ideas, and gets them scheduled for me to come out and measure their house and go over colors and stuff like that with the customer. And then they come back in the showroom, and I'll give them a bid based on square footage, give them a good allowance for them to come pick out materials, and then they can come in here and pick out exactly what they want to use. For Philip Carter's Homes at the Hills of Kingswood, we are doing all the flooring, all the countertops, we're doing the stone on the walls and all the showers and the carpet in the home. Philip and I started out in '99. He and I just built up together, and now that I'm a one-stop shop, he uses me for pretty much everything that he does to finish out his houses.
This looks amazing. You guys got a whole lot done here.
Yeah, we have.
Explain this amazing stone wall to us.
Now, this is all hand-cut stone out of Turkey. It's a quartz slate. It's all been individually hand-laid. We've got about 50 man-hours in it.
Man, it is beautiful.
Thank you.
And speaking of beautiful stone, explain this pebble product that we've got here.
Yeah, this is a freestanding stone that we're going to be putting in the pool bath wall all the way up to the ceiling. It just gives it a really good, smooth, textured look. It's going to be something really unique just to your homes.
Explain what we've got here.
Yeah, this is a smooth stone that we're going to be putting on the fireplace over here, and we're going to go all the way to the ceiling. It's not as textured as the other stone in the rest of the house, which will kind of give it a smooth feeling that'll just kind of be a focal point for the fireplace.
Very transitional
really good.
looking. Mm-hmm. I love it. So, speaking of transitional looking, let's talk about plans for the kitchen here.
Yeah, we're really excited about getting this finished. My guys have it in the shop right now, and we're working on it and fabricating for the island and the backsplash. It's going to be a leathered granite, which is a very unique product, and it's got a lot of exotic colors to it.
I'm so excited. We've got about 30 days to finish here, and we've got a lot of work to do.
Here at Granite and Tile Outlet, all of our materials are first quality at outlet prices because we do cut out the middleman and do everything in-house. We're not just limited to doing work here in the Highland Village Flower Mound area. We do Grapevine, South Lake. We actually have a showroom in Corsicana for our builders. We go just about anywhere around here within 3 to 4 hour radius. We buy a lot of materials from local vendors here, and Swift Train being one of our big vendors that we buy from. We were just awarded the Star Dealer of the Year with Swift Train for buying so much product from them and a different mix of products. Building's great right now, so we We do both. We don't put all our eggs in one basket. We do remodels and buildings. So we can go direct and work with designers, or we can work direct with the homeowner and give them a lot of ideas and save them a lot of time and money just by coming here and shopping at One Stop Shop.
Our thanks to James Breed and the folks at Granite and Tile Outlet in Highland Village, and congratulations to all of you as well, the recipients of the 2015 Star Dealer of the Year Award. Well deserved. And now it's time for a little walk down Frisco's memory lane with former Mayor Bob Warren. Did you ever wonder how the tollway came to be further north to and through Frisco?
The toll road. We needed a toll road. And I read in my mayor's moments, I read where we bargained with the toll road authority we'll do the right-of-way, okay, to get the access road first from 121 to 380. Later, we bargained with them again. It was the city and the county, it's Collin County, and the toll road authority that got the toll road extended piece by piece.
Again, by bargaining and partnerships.
That's right. That's right.
Our thanks again to all the vendors who took part in today's show, Owens Corning, and of course the folks at Granite and Tile Outlet, our set for the day. John, what's coming our way in August?
August, Jocelyn, we're going to see the completion of the first custom street that we've done, which is Cortland. And many of the homes were custom designed, custom built on these huge lots. Now the lots coming up on Lilac and Starling are much bigger, so we're looking forward to seeing more and more innovative housing taking place with people like we're with today, supplying the wood and the granite to make them even better.
As you like to say, this is the place where dream houses come true. We're at home here in the Hills of Kingswood, and we hope you will be too. See you next time.
For more information or a guided tour of the Hills of Kingswood, contact Sharon Webb at 214-212-2004. And to watch this segment again, go to designingtx.com.
To replay anything you saw on the show today, go to our website at designingtx.com. designingtexastx.com.
Hi, I'm Kathy Fielder, and welcome to the Fielder Report. Meet my friend Dare, a team member at eQuest, stabled at Texas Horse Park. eQuest is a horse therapy organization that's worked with veterans and children with disabilities for the last 35 years. Today we're taking a look at a small house, not even 400 square feet, and we're going to learn how to live in big style in a small space. Come on in, take a look at this little kitchen with me. While it might not be quite as big as the kitchen you're used to working in, it actually is really well planned out. A great kitchen has a good workspace triangle. Refrigeration, sink, cooktop, and the great thing about this island is that it's actually on casters, so functionally you can roll it out the door when you're having a few guests over and enjoy a little bit more space with your friends. So the key to any great space, but especially a smaller space, is to make sure that you have pieces that organize and function well. You want to make sure that you keep things off the floor stored away. This piece also has double duty, which is important in the fact that you can use it as a bar. So when you're entertaining, you've got a little spot for guests to come and grab a drink. Just because a home is under 400 square feet doesn't mean you can't live in high style. We were able to fit a king-size bed into this space, and we have beautiful Isabella Collection Aiden bedding available at Neiman Marcus on the bed. We also commissioned custom artwork by Josie Butler of Streaking Bee Productions in order to just make a different kind of headboard rather than your traditional headboard, which takes up a lot of visual space, therefore kind of giving it a more light and airy look. You know, I think it's funny, sometimes good design is looked at as a little bit of a fluffy thing, but in all honesty, having been a designer for many years now, It's such an important aspect to really put yourself together. When you get home at the end of the day and your space is well planned and well thought out, it really does affect your mental attitude, and you wake up the next day feeling refreshed, ready to face the world. And I think it's an important thing for people to understand. So one of the very best spots of this beautiful little house is this outdoor patio. A great place to unwind by the fireplace, have a glass of wine at the end of the day, listen to horses neighing in the pasture running free. There's not much better than that. And that is the Fielder Report. Salute.
Thanks, Kathy. You know, Casey's place really is adorable. I think that's what you call a cowboy cottage. We started today's show with the Bracken family home near Meridian. We end it with son Josh, who happens to be one of the owners now of Nicholson Hardy. And today Josh is talking container gardening for the finishing touch.
Well, it's summertime in Texas, isn't it? It's nice and warm. After July 4, you think, well, I can't be out in the garden. Sure you can. There's all kinds of great ways to enjoy your garden outside and have beautiful containers. I've got some great examples here of things that you can enjoy all summer long that'll give you color till frost. One way I always like to start out with my containers is using this product Better Than Rocks, made from recycled bottles. It helps assist in the drainage. Additionally, it keeps all that unsightly dirt from coming out all over the floor of your patio. This is a great container here. It's a succulent container. Everybody loves succulents, and they're super duper easy. They really require very little care, and they'll grow almost anywhere outdoors. These are paddle plants. This is a little sedum. It has a lime green color. It'll continue to trail and spill out. And then as we move over here, some great color options. And one thing I've done here with both containers, it's an old adage, it's a great way to think when you're doing containers. You need a thriller, a spiller, and a filler. This is a spiller right here. One great thing about the Cora periwinkle is it's a thriller as well as a spiller because it adds a great color on it. Another spiller is the sweet potato vine. The Angelonia is wonderful because it's a filler and a thriller as well. It's nice to have the contrast of the spike flowers with the round flowers. And again, water it every day, but you can enjoy this beautiful arrangement all summer long on your patio. Kind of makes you happy when you come home and see something like that. I'm Josh Bracken, and from all of us at Nicholson Hardy, have a wonderful summer.
Thanks, Josh. Great ideas, once again. We had a wonderful time making today's show. Hope you had as much fun watching it. We'll see you next time on the third Sunday of August. That will be August 21st. In the meantime, today, home to me is where memories are made, and the people who make them are never forgotten. We'll see you next time.